Good evening and salutations, my Days of Glass fans. So, as I've been saying in the last video and the video before that, they are literally going out their way to make EJ like the most unlikable, insufferable jackass that they possibly can. I mean, this guy seems like he's actually almost getting a thrill out of, trying to do as much damage to Tate as possible. He gets his bond revoked, and he wants to sit there and try him as an adult. And I'm like, bro, you're doing this all for the sake of your stepdaughter, which is like, where did all this? Oh, I love Holly so much energy come from? Which, by the way, again, when he finds out that that child was not his, and Nicole runs straight towards Eric like she always does, I am not going to feel bad for him whatsoever. I'm just going to be like, you know what? This is karma. This is effing karma. And honestly, tell you the truth, you deserve a lot more. And I'm going to sit there and bring up, let's just sit there and say it. So, he got to go to jail, right? With the other people, a lot older than him. So, if something happens to him as a result of what EJ did, I should tell you the truth, I don't know if you could sit there and redeem that character. From what I understand, EJ already did something not that long ago as far as we'll sit there and say a woman not actually be able to consent. No, not that. The Sammy thing. That whole thing with Lucas and be like, hey, listen, I'll save Lucas' life, but you got to do something first. So he already proved that he was a scumbag even back then. So if something happens to Tate because, he was there going so hard to throw the book at him, I don't know if you can redeem his character. I don't really understand how he was ever. I don't understand how anyone was ever able to redeem Luke Spencer or Todd Manning, but this is going to go in the record books as well. Hell, even Rafe was like, he tried to sit there and plead with this man and have some sort of like, bro, listen, you're a father. Would you want somebody to sit there and do that to Johnny? This guy was like not budging. It was almost scary. It's like, are you finally cracking at this point? Because let's be honest, he's been on nonstop. He has not once grieved the loss of his not real son, not really his son. And I feel like this is the result of what happens when you don't properly grieve. So, Tate. Oh, also, Teresa was sitting there telling Alex, I should have listened to you. I should have listened to you. Because Alex was like, I want to get the best lawyer. And she was like, no, 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 no. Let's get Justin because he knows Justin and he's familiar with Justin and da 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 da. Like, this ain't your business. And now she's all like, damn, I should have listened to you. Yes, you should have listened to him. I don't understand why anyone would sit there and get represented by Justin unless, like, I would honestly tell you the truth, I would rather go with Scott Bourne at this point. I really would. Um, we got that going on. Trip tells Wendy, because here's the thing, when he walks into the house and Wendy's going on and on and on and on about how it's going to be so much fun when you move out there with me and we're going to have a blast and I get to be around my family and, we'll just sit there and do this, that, and the third. Then she talks about how she has this open-ended leave of absence where I'm just like, what? You tell me you can't find anybody else in Salem that could do her job. I kind of find that to be impossible, but whatever. Anyway, she's going on and on and on. he's super quiet. At this point, I already know what's going to wind up happening. Because let's be honest, if Trip went to China, there's not really a lot of incentive for Ava to be like, let me sit there and keep up with doing stuff for Clyde because, son's 1,000 miles away and you can't sit there and touch him. You can't sit there and harm him. So it made more sense for him to sit there and be there. So he tells her, I have to stay for X amount of reasons. And then we go through the longest breakup I've ever. I'm literally just like, maybe we could sit there and do the long distance thing and, we could sit there and see each other and yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, Yep, I'm looking at my phone like, they're still trying to make this work. How many more minutes of this? That's what I'm thinking the whole time. He realized that it ain't gonna work. That they need to sit there and break up. Then they have breakup sex because apparently that's a thing. And then she hops in the car and she cries and that's pretty much about it. I'm just like, man, they didn't really do your character justice after Beyond Salem. So you got that going on. You got Sarah and her flip-flopping ways of, should I be with Xander? Should I not be with Xander? Xander asks her to move, and she's like, I don't know, because I got to sit there and babysit Maggie, because, Constantine is nice, but I can't trust them. And Xander's like, are you just trying to come up with excuses to not stay here? She's like, well, yeah. You can understand, like, I was like, yeah, but, bro, you're going to have to sit there and, like make a choice. Because there's one point where she didn't mind if he came in the room and got her breakfast in bed and even not knocking on the door. Now she's all like, oh, I don't know. What should I do? I'm just like, I don't know why you want to be with this woman. And yes, a day you sit there and call her Hot Sarah back in the day. So I found out that she had a new nickname, Obnoxious Sarah. But she decides to sit there and stay. And, she decides to move in and give them a chance until Xander does something stupid again to screw it all up. So, I'll be looking forward towards that. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's about it. I can't really think of anything else that wound up happening. I might have missed one big plot point or something else. But if I didn't, or if I did, come to a live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows, General Hospital, Date of Our Lives, Bold and Beautiful, Young and the Restless. I will sit there and do that member shout out video. That's going to wind up happening. I was going to try to do it today, but I still have to watch that soap daytime ABC thing on the Hulu because I forgot to record it on my DVR. But yes, that video, I'm going to sit there and work on that as well, and I will put that out for the members. There's other ways that they're thanking everyone for being members and stuff. Anyway, also shout out to Queen Becky D, and Darby 13 for the gift of memberships. I really do appreciate y'all both. Thank you so much. With that being said, I'm gonna go. I'll see you in the next video or live stream.